What is going on YouTube? My name is BluePaw. Welcome back to Pokémon Showdown. Today we're playing our third OU match versus Intelligest. Remember, if you want a chance to be featured on one of these battles, go ahead and follow me on Twitter down below. Link is in the description because that's where I ask for these battles. Also, be sure to show some love to that like button down below. I really appreciate your support. And subscribe to never miss a video coming your way. Without further ado, let's get into the battle. So, look at my opponent's team. I can see he's bringing straight power today. He's got that Mega Charizard, I don't know which one, but he's got the Landorus and Clefable, awesome core for Rock Setters, and then he's got that Gengar and Starmie, which can outspeed in my entire team, which is terrifying. He's also got the Azumarill for Aqua Jet shenanigans, which can just pick off any of my weakened Pokemon, but I think we got a decent chance. Let's see how we go. So I think it's unlikely that my opponent will lead with Azumarill or Starmie, so I go with Dumbo, as I can get up rocks fairly safely. He leads with Clefable and does the exact same thing as me, so it's not a Clefable, it's a Ditto. He then fires with Moonblast and I roar this Clefable out just to get some chip damage on all his Pokemon. I then drag out Gengar, which is terrifying, but he goes for an Icy Wind and I somehow live that. Well done, Domfan. You are in UU and you are a monster. And can fire off a super effective knockoff and kill this Gengar. So that's one down already fairly quickly, and that's a major threat gone too. He then brings in Starmie and Rapid Spins on my Dumbo as I just fire off another knockoff. I thought I was going down for a Scald there, but obviously not. The bad part is that my rocks are gone and he proceeds to go for a recover here as I set on my rocks again. So I was pretty sure Dumbo was going down. I was just clicking moves in the hope that he would stay up, and it looks like my rocks are still up as he goes for a Scald and takes out my Dumbo, so I can't set up rocks again if he decides to get rid of them. I then bring out Gyarados so I can fire off a Crunch and take this thing out in one hit as he rapid spins and gets rid of my rocks for good. So rocks are gone for this game on my opponent's side, but I have them up and I have no hazard removal on this team, so we're going to be taking chip damage out the wazoo. He brings a Clefable as I switch into Derptastic because I predicted a status move and Derptastic is probably the best to take it. He then predicts me to switch and goes for Thunder Wave a second time as I just fire off a Psyshock, kind of predicting him to switch too. So we're in a bit of a stalemate here. He then fires with Moonblast as I hit him with the Thunder Waves, and now we're both paralysed, which is the slowest Pokemon on the field have just been made slower. He gets fully parried, I get fully parried. This is just entertaining content right here. Standing still. He then fires with Moonblast as I get paralysed again. This is Slowbro is just crippled for life, it seems. This Clefable fires a third Moonblast and gets a crit, and I get fully parried. So yeah, loads of hacks going on here. This is a fun game. I decided that's enough, Slowbro. You're too paralysed to do anything. And bring out Doc Mufasa, take a load of damage from that Moonblast. Thought I wouldn't take that much and decide, hell no, I'm U-turning out into Scizor that can take a Moonblast much more nicely. As you can see there, 20%, not quite the 50% tank that Infernape had to do. I then fire off a super effective Bullet Punch and take this Clefable out in one hit as he's free to bring in his Charizard. I'm terrified by this thing and decide to sack off Doc Mufasa as he only has a Charizard, a Azumarill and a Landorus left, which Infernape can't do anything to. He Mega Evolves and goes for a Dragon Lance on the switch, and I just fire off a Mach Punch because Infernape's going down, there's no question about that. And then decide to bring in Derptastic as he can tank a hit possibly, but nope, another critical hit on my paralysed Derptastic. How can you be that mean to a Slowbro? He's so cute. I then bring an Introvert, my physical wall, gets one hit by a Flare Blitz, but the Rocky Helmet and the recoil damage do loads of damage to this Charizard, which is great, which makes me think the Vice can take this thing out with a Bullet Punch. I decide to give it a try, and yeah, it does take it out. So my opponent should have switched there, but he decided to get cocky. I then fire for another Bullet Punch as Azumarill. He perhaps predicts me to switch into Gyarados, and goes for a Play Rough, which doesn't take me out, and I can fire for a second Bullet Punch and take this Azumarill out. He then brings in Lando, intimidates my Scizor, but this Choice Banded Bullet Punch still does a heck of a lot at 42%, a -1 attack, and he gets a crit Earthquake there just for show. I then bring a Kakuna, praying I can live an Earthquake from this Landorus and hit Waterfall in the hope. I live at 2% HP and hit off a super effective Waterfall, very narrowly winning me the game there. I'm not sure how I won that because my opponent brought a completely OU team and I brought 2 UU mons and some low tier OU Pokemon, but I will take the win. I want a good game, Intelligist, and hope to play again soon someday. So that just about wraps up the video there. I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button down below. I really appreciate your guys' support. Also, don't forget to subscribe to never miss a Pokemon video coming your way. Be sure to follow me on Twitter too if you want to be featured in a future battle like this. Links are in the description below. Have a great day. Peace.